again, mate.
He's behind us. He's coming up now.
Morning, John.
How are you?
I'm fine, mate, because I'm clean.
We can soon sort that out. That wouldn't take a lot of doing to sort you out, would it?
That's why you're over here.
It's the only time he's had a championship bike in his trailer, isn't it?
Nice one, nice one. I like it.
Right, they'd love this old girl.
Slow on this side, Rich, you got to see.
I liked you watching. Don't blame her. I don't blame her. You ain't got a camera, you ain't got a microphone today.
Don't show that to Wilson, looks as though he's wrecked it already.
Yeah.
Got the strikers now.
Yeah, they're in me.
You can win a team worth £200, team ticket. You can win that worth £200. You can win that for £1 on the Grasstrack stall, and pay your £1, and the winner of the draw, when it's drawn, will be allowed to feature a team in the karting challenge. That team is worth up to £200, depending on how many people you put into it. And it's at Buckmore Park on the 28th of November. The winner will be drawn on November the 13th at the Mason Aces dinner dance, which gives me a good excuse to tell you to buy your tickets here this afternoon, because we won't be again. It's in a fortnight's time on the 13th of November at the Ramada Maidstone, or what you and me know as the Great Danes Hotel. A cracking night to be had by all. The guest of honour will be Mr. Andrew Appleton. And we'll have the draw of this team ticket. Grasstrack have had donated to them by none other than young Georgie Wood himself. A crash helmet that he has only done one meeting in. It's an Arrai crash helmet. Retail, it would be well over £300 in the shop. You could buy it as a souvenir of Georgie Wood, or you could buy it to wear it perhaps next season. It's a size 58, known as medium. It's on the Grasstrack store. They've just gone away to see what they want to do about how to raise some funds from it. So more about that when I know more about that later. Race 1 then, going to the line at a slightly damp Saunders Bridge Farm, Frittenden. Has been told that Stuart Mears won't be taking part in this race. I've just been told he's out for the day, so no Stuart Mears in this one. Could still be a good race though. Dave Howe, can he master it in the wet like he does in the dry? Mitch Godden always there to give anybody a run for his money, and Tim Nobes if anybody can keep up with him. They're on the start line. The starter is calling him under starter's orders. Somebody's not happy. As the revs rise, they're under starter's orders. Here we come, the first race of the afternoon here at Frittenden. Looks like a good start for David Howe. Slightly adverse camber there to the bend, but he masters it well, and David Howe is on his right. In second, Martyn Sturgeon in third, David Howe in fourth, then Mark Baseby, James Theobald, and Tim Mounts. David Howe seems to master the wet just as good as he does the dry. All that speedway practice he's had, you know. Looks over his shoulder to see where Mitch is, and it's at a safe distance. I think Mitch will be good enough to throw these valuable points away. The final will be what that counts at the end of the day. At the moment, David Howe is absolutely flying down that back straight. Round the turn, the last lap flag is being made ready. David Howe on his way to his first victory of the afternoon. Mitch Godden in second. And Martyn Sturgeon, Noble Man from head corner, Mark Baseby. Up there, not old 7 over way. St. Mears, James Theobald. See we've lost Tim Mount somewhere. I see him over the far side there. Bit of water on the extricts, I wouldn't be surprised. Number 21, Dave Howe takes his first win of the afternoon. Cruise number second, Mitch Godden from Martyn Sturgeon. On Baseby, St. Mears and James Theobald. Official result in a moment. And race 1 completes the distance, and just noticed that Tim Nobes wasn't there. That doesn't mean he's not in for the day. We just missed one leg. Anyway, more about that if I find out later. Race 1, a win for number 21, Dave Howe. Second place to number 9, Mitch Godden. Third place to number 15, Martyn Sturgeon. And fourth place to number 5, Mark Baseby. In fifth place was 19, Dave Mears, and in sixth place was 26, James Theobald. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 20.21 seconds, a speed of 52.55 miles per hour. From the top, 21, 9, 15, 5, 19, 26, 1 minute 20.21 seconds, 52.55 miles per hour. As the through from behind the cloud starts to dry the track up, hopefully times and speeds will get faster as the day goes on. 52.55, the time set in the first one. On to race 2, looking for Charlie Saunders this time. And Georgie Wood, first time out on the 500cc machine. What testing conditions to have to come out on that. Also in there are Nathan Irwin, Trevor Heath, Paul Whitelam Jr., Matt Saul. I'm not I'm sure you'll get both of those because one was coming around the other one's bike just a minute. There's that dust off it. Did I just see some dust on that start line? That sun soon dries this track out, doesn't it? We're away into the first turn, and it looks like Adam Filmer that gets down there first. Adam Filmer drifts a little wide. Charlie Saunders chasing up on the inside, but it is indeed Adam Filmer from Charlie Saunders. Georgie Wood is third. Then Dan Berry. And Saul on his own bike. Somebody stopped it. Paul Whitelam Jr. stopped on the inside there, steaming up quite well. Meanwhile, the race goes on, and Adam Filmer grabs the ball by the horns. Adam Filmer, Charlie Saunders, Georgie Wood, Dan Berry, and Saul. Last lap flag comes out then. Adam Filmer, 1 lap to go. Georgie Wood moves up to second. Charlie Saunders looks like he's stopped in third. Puts his hand up, cruises on the inside of the circuit. Dan Berry goes safely by. Trevor Heath. That was 31. Paul Simmons that had stopped on the centre green there. Adam Filmer takes the checkered flag, and Georgie Wood comes home in second. From 68, Dan Berry. Trevor Heath. That young Georgie Wood sitting on the floor up there. Picked his bike up and walking back. Quite know, didn't see what happened there. I was too busy watching the other side of the circuit. Official result in a moment. Race 2, 500cc solos. Race 2, 500cc solos. A win there for number 24, Adam Filmer. In second place, number 96, Georgie Wood. In third place, number 68, Dan Berwick. And in fourth place, 191, Trevor Heath. In fifth place was number 25, Charlie Saunders. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 30.25 seconds, a speed of 46.71 miles per hour. From the top, 24, 96, 68, 191, 25, 1 minute 30.25 seconds, 46.71 miles per hour. Looks like we could be going without Paul Marley in this one. Just 3 on the line. And there they go. Paul Marley pushes back to the circuit, back to the pits. So who else haven't we got then? Looks like we have got Tom Penfold. Looks like, has it just gone scorching into the lead there? Is it Tony Penfold? 25, Tony Penfold leading. Down to 2, I think we've lost one on the bar side. Bear Evans is in second place. Tom Penfold down Batstone out with problems, just leaving 2 to contest the South Eastern Set of Championships in this heat. 25. Tony Penfold and George Vidler. From Andy Evans and Darren Morris. Oh, Tony Penfold got the lead, and the bear is actually closing the gap there. Look, he's getting much closer as the laps go by, and we come out of this corner, we'll see the last lap flag. Tony Penfold. Can't quite see what engine's underneath that thing. That's not no 500 Godden, I know that by the sound of it. I think it's a Yamaha Exa. Well-proven engine in the Grasstrack sidecar circles. Tony Penfold looks like he's slowing up a little. Passenger looks behind to see where the bear is, and the bear's steaming on. Into the last turn for the last time. On ground goes Tony Penfold, he's done a do-si-do. Bear Evans says, thank you very much, I'll have that one then. Over the line they go in first place with the passenger celebrating. Andy Evans and Darren Morris take the win. That's the trouble with these trials tyres, you know, they don't get the grip the old Nobblers used to. Tony Penfold crosses the line in second place. Race 3, ladies and gentlemen, at the start of the South Eastern Set of Championships. Bit of a slow start, I think. A win, cracking win really, by default for number 4, Andy Evans and Darren Morris. In second place it was number 25, Tony Penfold and George Vidler. Where did I get to? 4 and 25, 2 minutes, 02.02 seconds, 34.54 miles per hour. Numbers 4 and 25, 2 minutes, 02.02 seconds, 34.54 miles per hour. Chris Downs then riding number 114 has borrowed Johnny Morris's passenger for the afternoon. Mick Payne rides with 114, Chris Downs. Left-hand side cars away again, we've got 4 in this one. Hurling down towards the first corner, Dave Penfold makes the break. Somebody stopped on the top end, looks like Chris Downs, I think it is, that stopped on the top there. And Mike Downs powering up into third place. Bit of a wide line for Dave Penfold. Richard Wood, the British champion, out to get the Grand Slam double this afternoon. Nelson in second, Mike Downs in third. Sorry, Chris Downs in third, Chris Downs up to second, Mike Downs in fourth. Oh, Westlake. Doing the business once again. Trying the grip where the others can't. Dave Penfold and Richard Wood. Second, Nelson in third, Mike Downs in fourth. Mike Downs not at all happy with it. A little old 500cc single, plodding away there in third place, not really, the 1000 is just getting away from him now, but he's finding grip where the others can't perhaps. The last lap flag for Dave Penfold and Richard Webb. Goes wide, starts his last lap, Paul Nelson and Mike Stote. Mike Downs and Jim Manklow bringing up the rear. Dave Penfold, good way to start the afternoon with a win. A little bit of a gap back for second place. And the last turn they come. Chris Downs and Mike Payne take the second place. Paul Nelson, Mike Stoke finishing in third. Race 4, the left-hand Sidecars, a win there for number 1, 2, 3. Dave Penfold and Richard Webb. In second place was 1, 1, 4. Chris Downs and Mike Payne. Third place, number 30, Paul Nelson and Mike Stote. And in fourth place was 1, 1, 3, Mike Downs and Jim Manklow. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 57.25 seconds, a speed of 35.95 miles per hour. From the top, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 4, 30. And 113, 1 minute 57.25 seconds, 35.95 miles per hour. Moving on to race 5 then, we get Billy Penfold and Gary Potter, Danny Holman and Ben Fitness, Martin Cuff and Steve North, Charlie Ridley, Steve Bowles, but no John Morris, Michael Payne. And away we go then. Quite a ragged start to this race. Charlie Ridley picks it up. It's Team Green on the front. Charlie Ridley and Steve Bowles struggling with the adverse camber out of that corner. Second place is Danny Holman and Ben Fitness. From Billy Penfold and Gary Potter bringing up the rear. Martin Cuff finished up on the centre green and makes his way back to the pits. Martin Cuff and Steve North with problems. Charlie Ridley and Steve Bowles then. Interesting to get their time. On this one, notice the different note of the engine on that machine. Firing order has been done. Make it fire differently, more like a triple than a 4-cylinder machine. It certainly seems to cut down on the wheel spins. And look at the lead he's got. It'll be interesting to get his time as he comes round this turn. The last lap flag being made ready. .130, Charlie Ridley and Steve Bowles, 1 lap to go. Danny Holman and Ben Fitness in second place. Billy Penfold, Gary Potter in third. Charlie Ridley and Steve Bowles then, checkered flag in their sights. Cross the line for a win. His first of the afternoon. Danny Holman and Ben Fitness come home for a second. Billy Penfold, Gary Potter in third. Official result in a moment. Race 5, the left-hand Sidecar South Eastern Centre Championships. The final qualifying race of leg 1. A win for number 130, Charlie Ridley and Steve Bowles. In second place it was 126, Danny Holman and Ben Fitness. And in third place was number 125, Billy Penfold and Gary Potter. The bit they're going to be happy about in the Team Green camp is the time was 1 minute 52.13 seconds, giving an average speed of 37.59 miles per hour. The fastest time of the afternoon in the left-hand Sidecars so far. Race 5, a win for 130, followed by 126, 125, 1 minute 52.13 seconds, 37.59 miles per hour. And we're underway then with the right-hand side car this afternoon. Colin Blackbourn goes into the lead. The Goudge Brothers are right there in second place. Goudge boys have tipped it up on the bottom end there, but they're both up and okay and trying to restart. Are they trying to restart or just push it back to the middle? Just pushing it back to the middle, I think. That's it, Cecil, they're inside the track. Round they come then, Colin Blackbourn. Oh, from Terry Saunters and Ross Parmenter, Ray Westbrook and Tony Heath. Colin Blackbourn, Pugh, by the proverbial mile. 24, Terry Saunders, Parmenter. That's Terry's first go out on as a driver that I know of. And certainly lapping up in second place there ahead of Ray Westbrook and Tony Heath. Last lap flag is up then. Colin Blackbourn absolutely flying in. One more lap to do for them. Terry Saunders, Ross Parmenter in second place. And Ray Westbrook and Tony Heath third. Checkered flag goes for Colin Blackbourn and Pugh. Saunders and Ross Parmenter finishing in second place. And Ray Westbrook, Tony Heath, valuable points for third. Right hand side cars, race 6, a win for number 25, Colin Blackbourn and Pugh. In second place it was number Terry Saunters and Ross Parmenter. In third place was number 17, Ray Westbrook and Tony Heath. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 51.82 seconds, a speed of 42.46 miles per hour. From the top, 25, 24, 17, 1 minute 51.82 seconds, 42.46 miles per hour. Nice advert in the programme there for the Kent, Surrey and Sussex Air Ambulance. Announcement for the Goudge Brothers, announcement for the Goudge Brothers. One of you has left your goggles down by Jay Sayer on the far end. I don't know if you can have a word with a mate in another race who could stop after his race and pick them up for you. Other than that, somebody's got a long walk. The Goudge Brothers, your goggles are down the far end. Kent, Surrey and Sussex Air Ambulance here this afternoon. Trying to raise a few funds. A few facts and figures have been dropped into me, and it costs 1.7 million each year to run a 12-hour, 7-day service, 365 days a year. Costs between £1,500 to £2,000 per mission. Always flies with one pilot, one doctor and a paramedic on all missions. Fly an average 2 to 3 missions per day. Believe you me, I live very close to where it takes off. I see it go past daily. From our base in Martyn, there you go, we can fly to the furthest part of the county in 17 minutes. Kent Air Ambulance was started in 1989. Helicopter is an MD-902 Explorer. Wherever we land, we are never more than 7 minutes away from receiving an A&E. What does that mean? Wherever we land, we are never more than 7 minutes away from A receiving, obviously A out, didn't I? From A receiving accident emergency hospital. Available to every person living, working and travelling through the county each day. We now have 2 helicopters, one Kent and one Surrey Sussex, so costs have doubled to 3.4 million per year. I don't think you need me to ask you to help them if you can. God forbid it could be you or me in there next week. Hope not. Indeed, they've picked up a few Grasstrack people in their time. not only the Kent, Sussex and Surrey ones, but most of the others in the country as well. A very, very, very worthy cause for your hard-earned pennies. Shot there down to the first turn first. Exciting stuff. Oh, what happened there then? He went down to third place all of a sudden, became a filling in a sandwich, and everybody went past. Who's that gone up from fourth into third and into second? I don't know. They're all covered in mud. Round they come then. 48 is from Winterburn and lead. Gareth Winterburn in second. Martyn in third. Robert Wilson in fourth. Beaney, and 26 Joe Truin and Duncan Patton. Round they come then. Half distance, Rob Winterburn. Liam Brown. Carl Blyth. Gareth Winterburn and Ben Malloy. Wilson, Bradley Steer. The Northerners are down here with a vengeance this afternoon, aren't they? First, second and third. Oh, last lap. Winterburn. What about Mark Cossar? What about Gareth Winterburn? What about Robbie Wilson? Simon Beaney. Patton. Out of the last turn for the last time, then the checkered flag is out, and Rob Winterburn and Liam Brown get their first win of the afternoon from Mark Cossar, Masters champions, and Carl Blyth, Gareth Winterburn, Ben Malloy, Robbie Wilson, Bradley Steer, Simon Beaney and Dave Vidler. 26 up from Cornwall, Joe Truin and Duncan Patton. Right-hand sidecars then. Right-hand sidecars, and the lap scorers have asked, could they stop as they come out the last corner, wipe their number plates off, get going and then come back over the line. We have a result, ladies and gentlemen. Race 7, the right-hand sidecars was a win, a cracking win for number 48. Rob Winterburn and Liam Brown. In second place it was 37, the British Masters champions, Mark Cossar and Carl Blyth. In third place was 49, Gareth Winterburn and Ben Malloy. In fourth place was number 42, Robbie Wilson and Bradley Steer. In fifth place was number 76, Simon Beaney and Dave Vidler. In sixth place was 26, Joe Truin and Duncan Patton. The winner's time was 1 minute 48.06 seconds, a speed of 43.94 miles per hour. Seems like the further north you come from, the faster you were going in that race, doesn't it? From the top, 48, 37, 49, 42, 76, 26, 1 minute 48.06 seconds, 43.94 miles per hour. I haven't seen anybody with an ice cream yet this afternoon. What's the matter with you? Is that because there isn't one? Or, you know. Hot donuts. How about hot donuts? How about hot pumpkin soup? Hot pumpkin soup. Or cupcakes. Cupcakes. How about entering a raffle for a team in the 2010 Buckmore Burn-Up. The Buckmore Burn-Up. Organised by Mitch Godden for the benefit of injured riders throughout the year. God, we've had some this year. We move on now with the right-hand sidecars. They're on the line. Under starters' orders and away they go. Full right and miss a whole shot. Right there on the inside. Try and stuff into the first corner. Paul Whitelam breaks away. Paul Whitelam, John Hiscock. Pete Colvin in third, Trevor Colvin in fourth. John Stafford bringing up the rear. Or is that John? No, it's John Thorpe, isn't it, bringing up the rear? Oh, look at these two at it, Hammer and Tongs here. John Hiscock takes the lead. John Hiscock powers in front of Paul Whitelam. Paul Whitelam in second. Trevor Colvin and Andy Colvin. John Thorpe and Ian Howe bringing up the rear. Sorry, John Thorpe and Fraser Sutherland. John Thorpe and Fraser Sutherland. All cupcakes have arrived. They look as if they taste as good as they look, they'll be all right. Round they come then. Putting the power down the ground, Paul Whitelam's back in the lead. From John Hiscock. Beat Steve Colvin in third. Trevor Colvin. And 362, John Thorpe, Fraser Sutherland bringing up the rear. Last lap play goes. And Andy Colvin. Bringing up the rear, John Thorpe, Fraser Sutherland. Oh, Paul White was absolutely flying. Be interesting to see his time and speed. Some of the boys really can do it in the mud, can't they? Whitelam and Alan Elliott, their first win of the afternoon from John Hiscock and Carl Bell in second. Pete and Steve Colvin in third. Trevor and Andy Colvin. A little bit of a wait. John Thorpe and Fraser Sutherland. John Thorpe and Fraser Sutherland, complete race distance. Right-hand sidecars. Right-hand sidecars, race 8. End of the first leg. Comes to them there with a win for number 92, Paul Whitelam and Alan Elliott. In second place was 184, John Hiscock and Carl Bell. In third place was number 99, Pete Colvin and Steve Colvin. Fourth place was 991, Trevor Colvin and Andy Colvin Sr. And in fifth place was 362, John Thorpe and Fraser Sutherland. A no-6 finisher. The winner's time was 1 minute 51.82 seconds, giving an average speed of 42.46 miles per hour. That's 92, 184, 99, 991, 362. 1 minute 51.82 seconds, 42.46 miles per hour. Past the adverts for Naval Base Orange and upstairs room. The team challenge. Don't forget the team challenge. Team Friendin versus Team Sittingbourne on November the 21st. Up at Highway, the return leg. First leg was here back in the summer, and this one will be on the 21st of November. Up there. Sittingbourne. Vic and John Chapman artwork. Sculptures, paintings and trophies. Lovely advert for them. And we're on with the 500cc solos. Mitch Godden's got the bit between his teeth in this one, and track drying slightly. Mitch Godden out in front, 24 Adam Filmer, 19 Dave Mears. 17 Tim Mount, 181 Matt Saul, 92 Paul Whitelam Jr. and 31 Paul Simmons. Bringing up the rear. On the first leg, numbers 21, David Howe and 24 Adam Filmer at 9 points each. Those two must meet in the next race, I guess. In this one. I think Adam Filmer should be in this one. I don't remember seeing it. I think Adam Filmer's out with problems at the moment. Filmer's second, I've just been told. How did I miss him then? What a commentator, eh? Thank the commentator. Put my glasses back on, I think. Adam Filmer is second indeed. I think I heard the noise he was making. I thought he was broken down. 19, Dave Mears in the third place, and in fourth place is Matt Saul. Followed by Ben Whitelam Jr. Tim Mount, Paul Simmons. Mitch Godden takes the win. He crept up in the back there, didn't he? From Adam Filmer. On 19, Dave Mears. 181 Matt Saul. 1 2 Paul Whitelam Jr. From Tim Mount. Paul Simmons, who's fallen off on the last turn. He's backing up right and heading in the right direction. Race 9 was won by number 9, must have been an omen, Mitch Godden. Second place to number 24, Adam Filmer. Third place to number 19, Dave Mears. Fourth place to 181, Matt Saul. Fifth place to 92, Paul Whitelam Jr. In sixth place was 17, Tim Mount, the additional rider. In seventh place was number 31, Paul Simmons. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 26.71 seconds, 48.61 miles per hour. From the top, 9, 24, 19, 181, 92, 17, 31. 1 minute 26.71 seconds, 48.61 miles per hour. RCC solos again then. David Howe does go in this one, Charlie Saunders in this one. Martyn Sturgeon, Georgie Wood, it's all happening here. Georgie Wood, I believe, is up into third place at the moment. David Howe's got the lead again. Got number 5, Baseby, got 15, Martyn Sturgeon, 96, Georgie Wood, 25, Charlie Saunders, 26, James Theobald. Do I see Tim Notes right down the back there? Surely not. Trevor Heath bringing up the rear. David Howe. On Mark Baseby, second place. Net 15. Martyn Sturgeon, 96. Georgie Wood, 25. Charlie Saunders, James Theobald. Tim Notes. Tim Notes looks like he's in trouble. Trevor Heath goes around the outside. 21, Dave Howe. On his last lap. From 5, Mark Baseby. 15, Martyn Sturgeon, 96, Georgie Wood. 26, Adam Filmer. 25, Charlie Saunders. And Trevor Heath. Here comes David Howe. There's the checkered flag. We have a winner for race 10 in Dave Howe. From Mark Baseby. Martyn Sturgeon, Georgie Wood, race 10, 500cc solos. A win there for number 21, Dave Howe. Second place, number 5, Mark Baseby. Third place, number 15, Martyn Sturgeon. Fourth place, number 96, Georgie Wood. Fifth place, number 26, James Theobald. Sixth place, number 25, Charlie Saunders. And seventh place, number 191, Trevor Heath. The winner's time was 1 minute 21.33 seconds, a speed of 51.83 miles per hour. From the top, 21, 5, 15, 96, 26, 25, 191. 1 minute 21.33 seconds, 51.83 miles per hour. Here we go then. Left-hand sidecars. Looks like Charlie Ridley's got the best of the start. Into the first corner. So where's Dave Penfold? Here's 130, Charlie Ridley. 126, Danny Holman of Ben Fitness. 30, Paul Nelson and Mike Stote, number 5. Tom Penfold and Dan Batstow. No Dave Penfold in this one. There's Dave Penfold pushing his bike there, eh? Oh, looks like Dave Penfold's been unable to get the old Wesley to start this time. Trying once more, pushing it up that hill. I mean, I would have thought, you know, turn it round and run downhill might be better. Meanwhile, the race goes on and Charlie Ridley scores some very valuable points here this afternoon. Danny Holman in second, Paul Nelson in third, and Tom Penfold in fourth. Charlie Ridley and Steve Bowles finding the grip where nobody else can. Practically half a lap ahead of the second place man. And they are Danny Holman and Ben Fitness. Oh, looks like a Norwich twin. Paul Nelson and Mike Stote on their 500 single. Tom Penfold, Dan Batstow cruising round at the back. A win for Charlie Ridley. And Steve Bowles. Struggling with the conditions, but keeping the throttle open nonetheless. Danny Holman, Ben Fitness. Nelson and Mike Stote. Bringing up the rear. Looks like Tom Penfold's gone back to the pits with problems. Race 11, the left-hand sidecars, and the time shows that the track is drying slowly. Race 11, the left-hand sidecar for the South Eastern Centre Championships. A win for 130, Charlie Ridley and Mike Payne in second place. Hey, Mike Payne, Charlie Ridley and Steve Bowles. I'm reading what's in the programme here. And second place is 126. Danny Holman and Ben Fitness, and in third place was number 30, Paul Nelson and Mike Stote. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 43.52 seconds, giving the fastest left-hand sidecar race time so far this afternoon of 40.72 miles per hour. Well, let's hope Dave Penfold can get the old Wesley to fire up again in the next third leg to assure his place in the final this afternoon. Left-hand sidecars again now then. Erwin Bowman, Alex Bowman, but I don't remember seeing them earlier. Paul Marley, Nick Barker, if they can get the Godden to fire up. Mike Downs and Jim Manklow, and Billy Penfold, Gary Potter. That's your line-up for race 12. I think we've got Erwin Bowman and Alex Bowman in this one, and Paul Marley, Nick Barker. We've got a full house. Jason O'Donnell was a non-starter right from the start of the meeting, so if we've got 4 outfits up there, I suggest we've got a full house. And problems, I think, somebody getting something started. Away they go then. Alex and Erwin Bowman not under power. Round we come then. Making the mud fly. Number 3, Paul Marley and Nick Barker on the Godden Beach win. Billy Penfold, Gary Potter, 113, Chris Downs, and Jim Manklow. Number 3, Paul Marley and Nick Barker at half distance. Well clear of Billy Penfold, Gary Potter in second, and Chris Downs. Might be Mick Payne, it might be Jim Manklow. 1-3 on the Italian Stallion. Nick Barker on their last lap then, from Gary Potter. On the side there, of Billy Penfold. Yes, that doesn't look like Mike Downs, Jim Manklow on Chris Downs' bike. Mike Downs and Jim Manklow on Chris Downs' bike, which should come out in the next race, numbered 114, we'll see. Paul Marley, Nick Barker, cracking win for them. filing on some points after their non-start in the first race. Billy Penfold scoring consistently all afternoon as he does, with Gary Potter. And Mike Downs with Jim Banklow on Chris Downs' bike. Completing race distance. Official result in a moment. Race 12, left-hand side cars, the South Eastern Centre Championships. A win for number 3, Paul Marley and Nick Barker. In second place was number 125, Billy Penfold and Gary Potter. In third place was 113, Mike Downs and Jim Manklow. No other finishers. The winner's time, 1 minute 51.67 seconds, a speed of 37.75 miles per hour. From the top, 3, 125, 113, 1 minute 51.67 seconds, 37.75 miles per hour. Left-hand side cars after the first leg, we had numbers 4, Andy Evans, 128. 128. That's 123, is it? Sorry, 4, 1, 2, 3, 3-0, 4 with 7 points each. 25, 114 and 126 on 5 points each. 30 and 125 on 4 and 113 on 3. See what else they can add in this last race to that. In this one we look for Tony Penfold and George Vidler, Mike O'Donnell and Adam Cooper, but I don't think they came out first time. Martin Cuff and Steve North had problems first time out. A lot of problems first time out for some of these. Dave Penfold's dropped one as well, so it's all back to level staging really, I think, on the top front runners. Apart from Charlie Ridley's absolutely running away with it. Tony Penfold gets into the first turn first. Tony Penfold and George Vidler. Tony Penfold goes wide and opens up a gap, and you can't blame a man like Bear Evans for steaming through there in the first place. Can you? Andy Evans and Darren Morris, they had a win first time out. Tony Penfold in second, Martin Cuff in third. Chris Downs in fourth. Round the turn they come then. Andy Evans and Darren Morris. Scorching their way towards victory in this one. 25, Tony Penfold in second. Martin Cuff and Steve North in third. Chris Downs and Mick Payne bringing up the rear in fourth. The left-hand side cars, South Eastern Centre Championships. The biggest one in the calendar is the National Championships. 3 weeks ago at Collier Street, and then it's this one. The South Eastern Centre Championships is what comes next closest to their heart. It's number 4, Andy and Bear Evans with 1 lap to go. Andy Evans and Darren Morris with 1 lap to go from Tony Penfold and George Vidler. Martin Cuff and Steve North. Struggling with goggles, can't see where they're going. All filled in. 114, Chris Downs and Mick Payne bringing up the rear. Don't forget to buy your raffle tickets. The things that keeps these Grasstracks going is revenue from the raffle. Now the first place for Andy Evans, Darren Morris, from Tony Penfold, George Vidler, Martin Cuff and Steve North. And Chris Downs, Mick Payne bringing up the rear. Left-hand side cars, race 13, over and done with without a problem. The South Eastern Centre Championship, leg 2 is completed. And another win for number 4, Andy Evans and Darren Morris. In second place was 25, Tony Penfold and George Vidler. And in third place was 128, Martin Cuff and Steve North. In fourth place was 114, Chris Downs and Mick Payne. The winner's time was 1 minute 50.80 seconds, a speed of 38.04 miles per hour. Right-hand side cars, after the first leg we had 25, Colin Blackbourn, 48. Rod Winterburn and 92, Paul Whitelam with 7 points each from their wins. Second place is for 24, Terry Saunters, 37, Mark Cossar and 184, John Hiscock, are all on 5. 4 points each for 17, Ray Westbrook, 49, Gareth Winterburn and 99, Pete Colvin. 3 points each for 42 and 991. 2 points each for Simon Beaney and John Thorpe, and 1 point for 26, Duncan Patton. Sorry, Joe Truin and Duncan Patton. Got the wrong way around there. Well, race 14, the Goudge Brothers going this way. Let's see if they have better luck this time. Not getting around the first turn last time, but they're all up and ready to go on the line there. All 6 outfits waiting to do battle for the season finale here at Frittenden, and here they come. Colin Blackbourn gets it. Colin Blackbourn gets the whole shot. Paul Whitelam's hugging the tight inside there, trying to pass John Hiscock, who's in second place. So it is Colin Blackbourn, John Hiscock, Paul Whitelam, the Goudge boys. Come then, Colin Blackbourn and Carl Pugh, Carl Bell, Alan Elliott, Georgie Brothers, Simon Beaney and Dave Vidler, and Joe Truin, Duncan Patton bringing up the rear. Last lap flag then, Colin Blackbourn and Carl Pugh. Closer now to John Hiscock on this, the last lap. Quick change of tactics, and Paul Whitelam still trying to go past John Hiscock, but John Hiscock is holding in its own line. Round they come then, 25, Colin Blackbourn and Carl make their second win of the afternoon. Oh, a little bit of a coming together there between John Hiscock and Paul Whitelam. The Goudge Brothers in fourth. And Joe Truin, Duncan Patton bringing up the rear. Official result in a moment. This is race 14, or what was race 14, it's the right-hand sidecars. We had a cracking win there for 25, Colin Blackbourn and Carl Pugh. In second place, it was number 184. And that's John Hiscock and Carl Bell. In third place was number 92, Paul Whitelam and Alan Elliott. In fourth place was number 11, James and Dave Goudge. In fifth place was number 76, Simon Beaney and Dave Vidler. And sixth was 26, Joe Truin and Duncan Patton. The winner's time was 1 minute 47.43 seconds, a speed of 44.19 miles per hour. From the top, 25, 184, 92, 11, 76 and 26. 1 minute 47.43 seconds, 44.19 miles per hour. Right-hand side cars then. Race 15. Coming to the line. Bikes not wanting to start. Also to Dad Alan, who reached the age when wrinkles appear just a few weeks ago. Oh, the right-hand side cars for Robbie Wilson and Bradley Steer, Trevor Colvin, Andy Colvin Sr., Rob Winterburn, Liam Brown, John Stafford. No, John Stafford didn't come out earlier, did he? He might come out, you never know. Andy Gribble, Mark Truscott. No, they were non-starters, weren't they, right from the start. And then 17, Ray Westbrook and Tony Heath. Rob Winterburn had a win first time out. Robbie Wilson and Trevor Colvin need to make up some points here. So, given that possibly John Stafford won't come out, that leaves 4 in the race. Chance for somebody to make up a bit of a score, perhaps. The revs rise. The tapes fly, and here they come. The 4 outfits leave the line, hurtling down the first straight. Who's going to get the whole shot? Rob Winterburn gets down there first. In second place. Robbie Wilson moves out to third, and then does a 180, and decides to give them all a bit of a head start. We do have the yellow flag out for them. Around the turn they come then. We have 48, Rod Winterburn and Liam Brown. And the red flag there. So the rerun of race 15 without 42 Robbie Wilson and Bradley Steer means that we've got Ray Westbrook, Tony Heath, Trevor Colvin, Andy Colvin Senior, Rob Winterburn, Liam Brown. The rerun then of race 15. Three outfits on the line then. Under starters orders. Here we go. Oh, very tight into that first turn, and Rod Winterburn just holds that throttle on a little bit longer and gets the whole shot. Rides up the bank in. Trevor Colvin in second place, and our third place man getting himself in quite a quandary there, Ray Westbrook and Tony Heath. But he's still there and still going to score some valuable points towards this afternoon's finals. Here they come then, 48 for Rod Winterburn and Liam Brown. Trevor and Andy Colvin. Andy Colvin Senior, that is. And Ray Westbrook, Tony Heath. Look at that dust. I'm sure I saw a speck of dust come up off that corner then. Sure I did. Look at that, there's dust. Put some water on it, Charlie. Here they come then, 48 Rod Winterburn and Liam Brown. Ray Westbrook, Tony Heath. Smart, not far up the road, not Martyn, Smart. Just up the road, local lad. There goes the last lap flag for Rod Winterburn and Liam Brown. I think that was somewhere like Longy, I think it's a long old walk, isn't it? Trevor and Andy Colvin, getting the steam up. It's steam driven, that one. Won't be driven if he's making that much steam, I think. And Ray Westbrook, Tony Heath bringing up the rear. Out of the last turn for the last time, taking that checkered flag. 2 rides and 2 wins for 48. Rod Winterburn and Liam Brown. On second place, 991, Trevor and Andy Colvin. 17, Ray Westbrook and Tony Heath. Race 15, right-hand sidecars, and a win there for 48, Rod Winterburn and Liam Brown. 2 rides and 2 wins for them. In second place, it was 991, Trevor Colvin and Andy Colvin Senior. In third place was number 17, Ray Westbrook and Tony Heath. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 45.14 seconds, a speed of 45.16 miles per hour. From the top, 48, 991, 17. 1 minute 45.14 seconds, 45.16 miles per hour. We look in this one for, I think, Tristan Winterburn 5 is a non-starter. John Thorpe, Fraser Sutherland, Mark Cossar, Carl Blyth, Pete Colvin, Steve Colvin, Terry Saunders, Ross Parmenter and Gareth Winterburn, Ben Malloy. Well, let's keep an eye on old Terry Saunters. He's done very well in his first ride earlier on and seems to be taking quite nicely to this this driving lark. Who knows, maybe he'll swap roles, maybe he'll become a driver. on the line then. Race 16, the right-hand side cars, here they come. Mark Cossar gets a good start from the middle. He gets the whole shot, he's in the first turn first. Pete Colin in second, Robbie Wilson in third. John Thorpe, where's Gareth Winterburn then? No? This must be Terry Saunters. Or am I saying Robbie Wilson? Must be the colour of the suit. 24, Terry Saunters. Although I've got cross-eyed and saw 42 as 24. Or 24 as 42 or something. 37, Mark Cossar, Carl Blyth, well clear on this one. Terry Saunters. And Ross Parmenter. John Thorpe and Fraser Sutherland bringing up the rear. Dust on that corner, I keep telling you, I'm seeing dust on that corner. 37, Mark Cossar and Carl Blyth. Steve Colin, Terry Saunters and Ross Parmenter, third place. He was a natural on that, didn't he? John Thorpe, Fraser Sutherland bringing up the rear. Masters champions, Mark Cossar on Carl Blyth on. Steve Colin, Terry Saunters and Ross Parmenter, and then John Thorpe and Fraser Sutherland. Into the last turn for the last time. Mark Cossar and Carl Blyth take the win. Steve Colin, Terry Saunters and Ross Parmenter. A little gap back for John Thorpe and Fraser Sutherland. Right-hand side cars, race 16 to win for 37. Mark Cossar and Carl Blyth. In second place was 99, Pete and Steve Colvin. In third place it was 24, Terry Saunters and Ross Parmenter. And in fourth place was 362, John Thorpe and Fraser Sutherland. No other finishers. The winner's time at 1 minute 47.65 seconds, a speed of 44.10 miles per hour. From the top, 37, 99, 24, 362. No others, 1 minute 47.65 seconds, 44.1 miles per hour. We go back to the solos then for the start of the third leg. Riders up there on the line and away they go. Look at that dust. Down the first straight they go. Into the first turn. It looked to me to be number 9, Mitch Godden, that got there first. Mitch Godden gets the whole shot. Track drying nicely. It's Mitch Godden from Martyn Sturgeon, from Adam Filmer, Georgie Wood. Mountain struggling. And it looked like Ben Whitelam Jr. bringing up the rear. Paul Whitelam Jr., sorry. Mitch Godden then, making it look easy here. I think he'd lap up these conditions better than some of the other riders. 15, Martyn Sturgeon in second, Adam Filmer in third. Georgie Wood having a go now. And round the outside of Adam Filmer goes Georgie Wood. Adam Filmer fights back, but Georgie Wood pulls away down the back straight. Locks it up in the middle of their straight and gets himself in a bit of what's it. But anyway, it's all happening here as Mitch Godden takes the last lap flag from Martyn Sturgeon, from Georgie Wood, from Adam Filmer. Whitelam Jr. drops it on the far side. Checkered flag goes for Mitch Godden, from Martyn Sturgeon, Georgie Wood. There goes 24, Adam Filmer. Bringing up the rear, 92, Paul Whitelam Jr. Official result in a moment. Race 17, no Tim Nobes I'm afraid. 15, race 17, 500cc solos. A win for number 9, Mitch Godden. Second place, number 15, Martyn Sturgeon. Third place, 96, Georgie Wood. Fourth place, 24, Adam Filmer. Fifth place, 92, Paul Whitelam Jr. No other finishes. The winner's time was 1 minute 28.30 seconds, an average speed of 47.74 miles per hour. From the top, 9, 15, 96, 24, 92, 1 minute 28.30 seconds, 47.74 miles per hour. On to race 18, and here we go. Off the line, a big wheelie for somebody on the far side there. He tamed it and got it back down, but while he was going upwards, he wasn't going forwards. And he didn't do his start chances any good at all. Meanwhile, out on the front line, David Howe is going for it. From James Theobald, from Mears, Trevor Heath and Mark Baseby. Mark Baseby getting the better of Trevor Heath up that straight. 181 Matt Saul, bringing up the rear. Mr. Baseby that went skywards up on the line there, but that helped to it. Round they come then. David Howe. James Theobald. Dave Mears. Trevor Heath. Mark Baseby. Here in the sunshine at Britain. Season finale, the close of another season. We're all to look forward to again next year. Then rounding the last turn for the last time of this one. My book has 3 rides and 3 wins for David Howe. From James Theobald. Dave Mears, Trevor Heath, and Saul, and Mark Baseby. Race 18 then, race 18, the 500cc solos, a win there for number 21, David Howe. Second place, number 26, James Theobald. Third place, number 19, Dave Mears. Fourth place, number 191, Trevor Heath. Fifth place, number 181. Matt Saul. In 6th place was number 5, Mark Baseby. And no other finishes. The winner's time was 1 minute 21.13 seconds. A speed of 51.96 miles per hour. From the top, 21, 26, 19, 191, 181 and 5. 1 minute 21.13 seconds, 51.96 miles per hour. On the left-hand side, cars leg 3 of the South East Centre Championship qualifiers this afternoon. And here they come. Paul Marley looks like he's got the best of the start. Tony Penfold giving him a bit of a worry in time into the first turn. And 2 other outfits a little more spread out. But Paul Marley now certainly took a bit between his teeth and he's gone rather wide. Getting a very fast line out of the corner. It's Paul Marley and Nick Barker from 25. Tony Penfold and George Vidler from Billy Penfold. And Gary Potter from 30, Paul Nelson and Mike Stode. And the sun beats down on the Frittenden Raceway. Much nicer climate now for the end of the season. At half distance, Paul Marley and Nick Barker on the Godden V twin. 25, Tony Penfold and George Vidler from Billy Penfold, Gary Potter, Paul Nelson and Mike Stode. The last lap flag comes out for Paul Marley and Nick Barker on the Godden V twin as he feathers the throttle. Tony Penfold second, Billy Penfold in third, and Paul Nelson in fourth. Around the last turn then for the last time. Paul Marley looking good. Interesting to get his time. Takes the win. Oh, Tony Penfold. Billy Penfold. Paul Nelson bringing up the rear. Left-hand Sidecars. South East Centre Championship Leg 3. A win there for number 3, Paul Marley and Nick Barker. Second place was number 25, Tony Penfold and George Vidler. In third place was 125, Billy Penfold and Gary Potter. And in fourth place was number 30, Paul Nelson and Mike Stote. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 52.10 seconds. A speed of 37.60 miles per hour. From the top, 3, 25, 125, 30, 1 minute 52.10 seconds, 37.60 miles per hour. And it's been decided by Grasstrack to award an award on behalf of Grasstrack for who gets judged to be the best Halloween character. Oh, we're away again then with left-hand Sidecars. Charlie Ridley's got the run on him. He's finding some drive now. Big Letch should have orders for these for next year. Charlie Ridley. Tom Penfold. Chris Downs. Nicely spread out, making it easy for us here in the commentary box. Charlie Ridley on the Yamaha X up with the altered firing order. Apparently of the 4 cylinders, for those who are mechanically inclined, 2 fire at the same time. And the others do their normal thing. It works like a triple. Chris Downs getting plenty of wheel spin up that straight, throwing the mud out the back. Here comes Charlie Ridley. One more lap to go. Charlie Ridley, Steve Bowles. Looking from what I've seen so far today, he could have one hand on that trophy. Tom Penfold, Dan Batstone in second place. Chris Downs and Mick Payne bringing up the rear in third. Checkered flag is out. Let's get Charlie Ridley's time and speed on this one. Charlie Ridley takes another fine win. On number 5, Tom Penfold and Dan Batstone. 114. Chris Downs and Mick Payne finishing in third. Race 20, left-hand Sidecars, a win there for 130, Charlie Ridley and Steve Bowles. In second place was number 5, Tom Penfold and Dan Batstone. In third place was 114, Chris Downs and Mick Payne. No other finishers. The winner's time at 1 minute 40.66 seconds, giving an average speed of 41.87 miles per hour. Final qualifying leg. In this one we have Dave Penfold and Richard Webb. Hopefully Irwin and Alex Bowman. Andy Evans, Darren Morris. I think they've had 2 rides and 2 wins this afternoon so far. Danny Holman and Ben Fitness. They're going well this afternoon. And Mike Downs, Jim Manklow. Let battle commence. race 21, left-hand sidecars. Somebody stopped on the far side. It's a bear, is that a bear? Not a bear stopped, is it? Not after 2 race wins. Saunders stopped, he just slowed down dramatically. He's underway now and he means business. 1, 2, 3, Dave Penfold and Richard Webb. Back out on the front line. Mike Downs and Jim Manklow. Ben Fitness, Danny Holman and Ben Fitness. And Andy the Bear Evans with Darren Morris. Dave Penfold, Richard Webb, another wide line out of the turn there. Sideways action on the old Wesley. On 113. Mike Downs and Jim Manklow. Andy the Bear Evans and Darren Morris. Danny Holman, Ben Fitness. Watch the Bear. The Bear moves up into third place. Second place, is it? Second place he's moved up into. I think he'll have his work cut out to catch Dave Penfold in 1 lap. Here comes Dave Penfold and Richard Webb, the British champions, trying to do a double here this afternoon. 1 lap to go for them from the Bear in second place. And then we have Mike Downs and Jim Manklow, Danny Holman and Ben Fitness. And the last turn for last time, then the checkered flag is out, and 1, 2, 3, Dave Penfold and Richard Webb take another win here this afternoon. That's 3 rides, 2 wins, 1 non-starter. Andy Bear Evans comes home in second place, 2 wins in the second, that's good points for the final. From Mike Downs and Danny Holman. Race 21, the left-hand sidecars, and win there for 1, 2, 3, Dave Penfold and Richard Webb. In second place was number 4, Andy Evans and Darren Morris. In third place was 113, Mike Downs and Jim Manklow. And in fourth place was 126, Danny Holman and Ben Fitness. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 41.58 seconds, giving an average speed of 37.78 miles per hour. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 113, 126, 1 minute 41.58 seconds, 37.78 miles per hour. Pete Chamberlain, can you hear me? That's you, yeah, I'm talking to you. Could you, not now, but could you in the interval, early part of the interval, make your way to the grass at 10? Thank you. Result. Now with the last set of qualifying heats. Mark Cossar and Carl Blyth take the lead in this one. They power out of that turn and up the back straight. Looking every bit the Masters champions that they are. But are they season finale champions as well? Time will tell. They are putting in some very good times and speeds here this afternoon. 37, Mark Cossar and Carl Pugh. Ahead of 25, Colin Blackbourn. Carl, I'll get it right in a minute. He's Carl Pugh, the other one's Carl Blyth, whatever I said. Mark Cossar and Carl Blyth, the Masters champions. A previous Masters champion, Colin Blackbourn, with passenger Carl Pugh. And half distance, that's the way it is. 26, Joe True and Duncan Patton, bringing up the rear in third. 37 then, Mark Cossar. Carl Blyth. Well, Colin Blackbourn and Carl Pugh. Into the last turn for the last time. Checkered flag goes for 37. Mark Cossar, Carl Blyth. Followed by Colin Blackbourn and Carl Pugh, and Joe Truid and Duncan Patton. Right-hand sidecars, race 22. was a win for 37, Mark Cossar and Carl Blyth. Second place was 25, Colin Blackbourn and Carl Pugh. Third place was number 26, Joe Trewin and Duncan Patton. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 40.18 seconds, a speed of 47.39 miles per hour. From the top, 37, 25, 26, 1 minute 40.18 seconds, 47.39 miles per hour. Race 23 then, right-hand sidecars. 2 races to go before the interval. Malloy out in front in this one. From 42, Robbie Wilson and Bradley Steer. John Hiscock, Carl Bell. It looks like the Goudge Brothers. Oh, it's Winterburn. Howe up in second place. Problems there for Robbie Wilson and Bradley Steer. Some funny things nearly happened. So round the turn they come then. The last lap flag. Gareth Winterburn and Malloy, James and Dave Good, Steve Colvin, John Hiscock and Carl Bell. Round the last turn then for the last time. Look how fast he's going. He did very well here at the Masters qualifier earlier in the season, and he's doing very well here this afternoon too. That's Gareth Winterburn and Malloy from the Goudge Brothers, James and Dave. Big Steve Colvin and John Hiscock, Carl Bell bringing up the rear. Race 23, right-hand side cars, a win there for 49, Gareth Winterburn and Ben Malloy. In second place, it was number 11, James and Dave Goudge. In third place, number 99, Pete and Steve Colvin. And in fourth place, number 184, John Hiscock and Carl Bell. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 45.56 seconds, a speed of 44.98 miles per hour. From the top, 49, 11, 99, 184. 1 minute 45.56 seconds, 44.98 miles per hour. Last race before the interval. Time to grab yourself a burger. Time to get those dinner and dance tickets, Bob's DVDs, and all sorts. Your ambulance stall needs to be visited. The Jolly Bar wants to see your personages and wallets open. We come to the last race before the interval. It is the right-hand sidecars. We look for Rod Winterburn and Liam Brown, John Thorpe and Fraser Sutherland, Paul Whitelam, Alan Elliott, Tristan Winterburn, no, Tristan Winterburn non-starter. Ray Westbrook, Tony Heath and Simon Beaney, Dave Vidler. Last race before the interval in race on. Ray Westbrook gets in there first. Paul Whitelam goes with him and Rob Winterburn in third place. It's all tight stuff on the first corner. Ray Westbrook on the inside, Paul Whitelam powers around the outside, gets himself in first place. Rob Winterburn comes through on the inside. of Ray Westbrook and sets his sights on the back wheel of Paul Whitelam. It's all hot stuff here at Frittenden. As the track dries nicely, we've got 92, Paul Whitelam and Alan Elliott, Winterburn and Liam Brown, then Ray Westbrook and Tony Heath, Simon Beaney, Dave Vidler. With John Thorpe and Fraser Sutherland bringing up the rear. And here they come, Paul Whitelam, Alan Elliott, Winterburn, Liam Brown still in hot pursuit. Ray Westbrook holding on to a good third. Simon Beaney, Dave Vidler, and Terry Saunters and Mr. Parmenter. All sorts of things happening here. Oh, it's a bloke in a... You know what? I thought that's a red flag then. There's a bloke in a red shirt. Red flag up here though. The red flag, the race being stopped. And they had taken the last lap flag before they got to the red flag.
No, your little one. It's scared.
Race 24 will be rerun after the interval. Race 24 will be rerun after the interval without number 17 Ray Westbrook. Right hand sidecar, race 24 will be rerun the first race after the interval without 17 Ray Westbrook. Don't forget your dinner and dance tickets for the Mason Aces dinner and dance. And this is the right-hand sidecar race 24 in your programme being rerun. Oh, why they go? Oh, no, what's happened now then? Away we go then, the right-hand side cars from the line, down the first straight they go. Who's going to get the whole shot? Whitelam's down there first. Oh, Mr. Winterburn's there as well, and Mr. Winterburn gets it. Mr. Winterburn takes the whole shot. Out of that turn he goes. Rob Winterburn and Liam Brown from 92, Paul Whitelam and Alan Elliott. From this distance to be Simon Beaney and Dave Vidler. Here they come then. Winterburn for Whitelam. Simon Beaney. Terry Saunters. John Thorpe bringing up the rear. Round they come then, fast and furious. All that rain this morning, everybody's frightened it's going to be cancelled, and here we are looking at dust. Terry Saunters and Simon Beaney have a bit of their own private battle there. Paul Whitelam chases after Rob Winterburn round the turn. We'll see the last lap frag in front of him. Paul Whitelam will try even harder and whack that throttle as hard as he can. From Paul Whitelam. And a bit of a gap back. Just 24, Terry Saunders. 76, Simon Beaney. John Thorpe and Fraser Sutherland bringing up the rear. Well, the last turn for the last time, the checkered flag's out. Rob Winterburn takes it, Paul Whitelam in second. Rob Winterburn, Liam Brown, Paul Whitelam and Alan Elliott. 24, Terry Saunters and Mr. Parmenter. Simon Beaney and Dave Vidler and John Thorpe and Fraser Sutherland. The official result of race 24, the right-hand side cars, a win there for number 48, Rod Winterburn and Liam Brown. Second place to number 92, Paul Whitelam and Alan Elliott. Third place was number 24, Terry Saunters and Mr. Parmenter. Ross Parmenter, I think that was. And then fourth place is 76, Simon Beaney and Dave Vidler. And fifth place is 362, John Thorpe and Fraser Sutherland. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 42.56 seconds, a speed of 46.29 miles per hour. From the top, 48, 92, 24, 76, 362, 1 minute 42.56 seconds, 46.29 miles per hour. We will now move to the left-hand sidecar semi-final. First one off. Take out 125 Billy Penfold, put in 113 Mr. Downs. Well, could the writing be on the wall in this one? I think it's the first time this afternoon the 130 Charlie Ridley and 123 Dave Penfold have met. They may not be both on the top of the tree as points because Dave Penfold was one right down. Charlie Ridley's had 3 wins and Dave Penfold's had 2 wins and a non-start. But this is the battle of the Titans. These are the two one would be expecting the favourites to take home the trophy this afternoon. This is Grasstrack racing. It is live, it's not recorded, anything can happen. But the writing could go on the wall from this point forward. Of course, it is a sudden death final at the end of the afternoon. The points will not be carried any further than the semi-finals. But Charlie Ridley does have the faster times of the day. Does Dave Penfold have anything left in reserve? The track has dried out. Would help a multi-cylinder machine more so perhaps than the twin. Only time will tell. Off we go then. Left-hand sidecar, semi-final, South-East and Centre Championships, and Charlie Ridley gets to the front. Charlie Ridley's on the front after a very poor start. Dave Penfold moves up into second. It's for first place. I'm going to say second place, but someone said it, he was in first. Here comes Dave Penfold. Charlie Ridley goes over. Problems there for Charlie Ridley and Steve Mould. Let's take it up. Both rider and passenger are on their feet. That's lovely to see that. And have to wait the clerk of the course decision on these things. Gentlemen, the next race. So the riders up on the line should be for the second semi-final. That's numbers 4. Andy Evans and Darren Morris, 3, Paul Marley and Dick Barker, 1, 2, 6. Chris Downs and Mick Payne. This should be race 26. Going down the back straight into the first corner. Looks like the bear has made it to the turn first. Andy Evans and Darren Morris. Looks like Paul Marley and Nick Barker in second. Around they come then. 4, Andy Evans and Darren Morris. 3, Paul Marley and Nick Barker. From 1, 2, 6, Danny Holman and Ben Fitness. From Steve Penfold, Gary Potter. 1, 1, 3, Chris Downs and Mick Payne. Here they come then. Andy Evans and Darren Morris from Paul Marley and Nick Barker. Plugging away very consistently all afternoon from Danny Holman and Ben Fitness, Billy Penfold and Andy Evans on the last lap then from Paul Marley in second place. Yamaha X up, leads the Godden lead win from the Nourish from a Yamaha. From the Italian stallion. Around the last turn then for the last time. Checkered flag is out. Andy Evans and Darren Morris, another win for them this afternoon. From Paul Marley and Nick Barker. Danny Holman and Ben Fitness, Billy Penfold and Gary Potter, and Chris Downs, Mick Payne. Left-hand sidecar, semi-final 2. Left-hand sidecar, semi-final 2. Race 26 in your programme. Don't put it at the top of the page and mess your programme up. This is the result of race 26. A win for number 4, Andy Evans and Darren Morris. Second place, number 3, Paul Marley and Nick Barker. Third place to 1, 2, 6, Danny Holman and Ben Fitness. Fourth place was 1, 2, 5, Billy Penfold and Gary Potter. And in fifth place was 1, 1, 3, Chris Downs and Mick Payne. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 43.74 seconds, 40.63 miles per hour. Race 26. Don't put it in race 25. Race 26. 4, 3, 1, 2, 6, 1, 2, 5, 1, 1, 3. 1 minute 43.74 seconds, 40.63 miles per hour. Back now to race 25. Left-hand sidecar first semi-final rerun. Here we are then. Back to the first semi-final, race 25 in your programme. Unfortunately without 130 Charlie Ridley. They all come to line. Can't see the starter, so I can't see when he goes under starter's orders. Trying to start his machine. Obviously the clock ticking on those 2 minutes from being called to starter's orders. Looks like Tony Penfold, but I'm not sure if it is or it isn't. Could be, he is in this race. The sun gets lower in the sky here at Frittenden. Clouds are going and the blue sky showing through. Oh, here we go then. A bit of a ragged start, but anyway, they're on their way down the first straight. That's what matters. Into the first turn they go. Dave Penfold gets himself into first place on that first turn. Not the best of starts, but he's soon made up for it. He's on his way up the straight here, but who's that gone past him? Tom Penfold. Tom Penfold and Dan Batstow. Leading Dave Penfold and Richard Webb in this semi-final. Dave Penfold goes to the inside line again and takes the lead back. Tom Penfold looks like he's gone out with problems. Here we come then. 1, 2, 3. Dave Penfold and Richard Webb on the Westlake. Followed by Mike Downs and Jim Manklow on the Italian Stallion. Aprilia, I believe. 25, Tony Penfold, and 30. Paul Nelson and Mike Stote. I can see we've got 3 left running at the moment. Out of the first, out of that bottom turn then to see the checkered flag. Which we lost Dave Penfold. Mike Downs, Jim Manklow. That's what Dave Penfold stopped. We have Tony Penfold in second place. And Paul Nelson, Mike Stoke in third. Well, Dave Penfold seems to have stopped up there by the start line. So, all right, mix up, and the checkered flag is out, and this man will be really happy picking up those unexpected points. Right now, Jim Manklow, their first win of the afternoon. From Tony Penfold and George Vidler in second place. Bringing up the rear in third, Paul Nelson and Mike Stote. Official result for you in a moment. I seem to have a battle of the Downs this year, and I think that I've given the other semi-final out with the wrong bloke in it. Let's try this one. Race 25, top of your page. A win for 113, Mike Downs and Jim Manklow. Second place 25, Tony Penfold and George Vidler. And in third place is number 30, Paul Nelson and Mike Stote. No other finishes. The winner's time was 1 minute 52.78 seconds, a speed of 37.37 miles per hour. That's 113, 25 and 30. 1 minute 52.78 seconds, 37.37 miles per hour. The left-hand sidecar race 26 in fifth place. In fifth place we should have 114 Chris Downs and Mick Payne. Fifth place in race 26 was 114, not 113. If Chris and Mike think that's different, if one of them could come down and tell me, but that's the way I see it at the moment. 37, the right-hand sidecars then. Mark Cossar and Carl Blyth, the Masters champions, lead up the back straight here at the Frittenden Raceway. Big battle going on there for second. 37, Mark Cossar. Carl Blyth from John Hiscock, Carl Bell. From Winterburn and Liam Brown. It's all happening here at Frittenden, on their way up the back straight. Masters champion, you can see why when he can pull a lead like this on a field like this. Round the track they come then. 37, Mark Cossar and Carl Blyth. From the Midlands, from John Hiscock and Carl Bell. From Winterburn, Liam Brown. Brothers. And Ray Westbrook. And Tony Heath. And Pete Colvin and Steve Colvin bringing up the rear. With the last lap flag coming out now, Mark Cossar is just one lap from victory in this semi-final. From John Hiscock. From the Goudge Brothers. They seem to have got the better of Rob Winterburn. Rob Winterburn slides down the place. And it's Ray Westbrook in 5th and Pete Colvin in 6th. Half a lap left to go in this race then. Not even that. Mr. Cossar coming out of the last turn. On to the checkered flag is Mark Cossar and Carl Blyth. From John Hiscock, Carl Bell, James and Dave Goudge. 48, Rob Winterburn and Liam Brown. 17, Ray Westbrook and Tony Heath. And 99, Pete Colvin and Steve Colvin. Right hand. The sidecar semi-final, race 27. The first right-hand sidecar semi-final was a win for number 37, Mark Cossar and Carl Blyth. Second place was 184, John Hiscock and Carl Bell. Third place was number 11, James and Dave Goudge. In fourth place, it was number 48, Rod Winterburn and Liam Brown. In fifth place, it was number 17, Ray Westbrook and Tony Heath. And in sixth place was 99, Pete and Steve Colvin. Right-hand sidecar semi-final 2, race 28 in your programme. That's 25, Colin Blackbourn and Carl Pugh. 92, Paul Whitelam and Alan Elliott. 24, Terry Saunters and Mr. Parmenter. 49, Gareth Winterburn and Ben Malloy. 991, Trevor Colvin and Andy Colvin Sr. And 76, Simon Beaney and Dave Vidler. All coming to the line. Taking their positions on the line in points scored order. They are scoring points in these semi-finals, but the final will be a first past the post result. The final will be a first past the post result in all finals this afternoon, including that of the South Eastern Centre Championships. Under starters' orders then. Away we go. First one's down to the corner. Colin Blackbourn scoots up the inside and takes the lead. And Gareth Winterburn turns back on him and cups up the inside, gets him back in front again. And Paul Whitelam follows him through. So Colin Blackbourn goes from first to third in one corner. Round the turn they come then. Paul Whitelam is starting to show that front wheel towards Gareth Winterburn. Gareth Winterburn goes wide. Paul Whitelam takes a slightly tighter line. Not able to get sitting in third place. Terry Saunters in fourth and Simon Beaney in fifth. No Trevor Colvin in this one then, I'm afraid. Round the corner then, Colin Blackbourn starts to make up a bit of ground on Paul Whitelam. Paul Whitelam loses a bit of ground to Gareth Winterburn. It's all happening here at half distance. We have Gareth Winterburn, Ben Malloy leading this semi-final from Paul Whitelam and Alan Elliott. Colin Blackbourn, Carl Pugh. Then Terry Saunters and Mr. Parmenter, Ross Parmenter, and Simon Beaney, Dave Vidler. Last lap flag goes. Gareth Winterburn, and Paul Whitelam is out. Paul Whitelam is out with problems up there by the fits up by the start line. Problems for Paul Whitelam. Round they come then. Coming round the last turn for the last time. We have 49. Now Winterburn and Malloy taking first place. Got Colin Blackbourn and Pugh in second. Saunters across Parmenter in third, and Beaney, Vidler in fourth. Don't know if Paul Whitelam's going to try and push it over the line or not. Looks like he is, but it looks extremely hard work in that loose. Just look how hard that is to push with all that mud, it's bogged down. Is he going to do it or not? I'll give you the result as I can at the moment. Race 28, the right-hand sidecar second semi-final was a win for 49, Gareth Winterburn and Ben Malloy. In second place was 25, Colin Blackbourn and Pugh. In third place was number 24, Terry Saunters and Ross Parmenter. And in fourth place, 76, Beaney and Vidler. They are trying to push this bike over this line. So hold position 5 for a minute. The winner's time was 1 minute 42.38 seconds, 1 minute 42.38 seconds, an average speed of 46.38 miles per hour. From the top, 49, 25, 24, 76, 1 minute 42.38 seconds, 46.38 miles per hour. Come on, a round of applause out of you lot of the crowd here, because they are doing all they can to get that over the line. The sponsor's there telling him he won't have it next year if he can't get it across the line, and that's a bit of encouragement, isn't it? And the mechanics and everybody waiting to just take that thing off of them as soon as they can get past that checkered flag. And here it comes. Come on, go, get the clapping going. There you are. The passenger collapses in a heap behind it. Will he be in any fit state to ride it in the final if he's qualified? The chain is off, that's what's caused the problem. The chain is off. Let's quickly tell you then, 500cc solo final is on next. Or fifth place in race 28 is number 92, Paul Whitelam and Alan Elliott. Race 28, right-hand sidecars, fifth place, 92, Paul Whitelam and Alan Elliott. Over we go then, 500cc solos. The competitors for the big final for the 500 solos this afternoon: 21, David Howe; 9, Mitch Godden; 24, Adam Filmer; 15, Martyn Sturgeon; 96, Georgie Wood; 19, Dave Mears; 5, Mark Baseby; and 26, James Theobald. Reserve, if required, is 191, Trevor Heath. What it wants is somebody with a 4x4 tow that back, isn't it? Somebody with a 4x4 to tow that back, that's what that means. Here we go then. 500cc solos, this is the big one for the season finale before the fireworks start. Shall we have some fireworks on track first? David Howe has made it into the first turn. He's got the whole shot and it looks clean cut from here. Mitch Godden in second place. So it is David Howe, Mitch Godden, Mark Baseby, Mears, Martyn Sturgeon, Georgie Wood. Georgie Wood goes down. Georgie Wood has dropped it on the top corner. Meanwhile, on the front line then, we have David Howe with a clean pair of heels. Mitch Godden drops down to third. Mitch Godden takes a very wide line. Losing, Mitch slides off on the bottom corner. We have the red flag up. The race has been stopped due, I think, to Georgie Wood. Dropping it up the top there. we go then. Riders on the line now for the left-hand side car final for the South Eastern Centre Championships. Andy Bear Evans, Charlie Ridley, Tony Penfold, Paul Marley, Mike Downs. And 126, Danny Holman, here they come. Charlie Ridley looks to be away in second place at the moment. Looks like the Bear that's going forward on the front line. No, it's Tony Penfold on the front line. No, it's not, it's Tom Penfold on the front line. Get my numbers right a minute. And who's that got right around the outside of a lot of them? That looks like the Bear. There's the Bear. He's gone out in the loose. He's lost his advantage. We have Tom Penfold leading the South Eastern Centre Championships from Charlie Ridley. From the Bear Evans, from 113, Mike Downs. And Danny Holman bringing up the rear. 5 outfits doing battle here in the final for the South Eastern Centre Championships. Paul Marley was the one that didn't get underway. Charlie Ridley goes wide, tries to cut back on the inside. A beautiful technique, a wonderful piece of riding, but has he paid off? Yes, he comes through. It's Team Green going for it. Charlie Ridley and Steve Bowles. Tony Penfold out with problems. I think there's Tony on Tom's bike. That's what was doing my head in. It's Tony on Tom's bike, but he's out with problems, so we're down to 4. One of them is well clear, the other 3 have got an order to sort out amongst themselves. Here we come then. 130, Charlie Ridley and Steve Bowles, 1 lap from being South Eastern Centre Champions 2010. The Bear is trying to move up in a second ahead of Mike Downs. Mike Downs is over the title line, but the Bear has gone round the outside and puts himself in a second place. A cracking final after all. Here they come. Down the last straight, into the last bend. Out comes Charlie Ridley and Steve Bowles, South Eastern Centre Champions 2010. From Andy Bear Evans in second. Then Mike Downs and Danny Holman. Coming round then for the lap of honour. There they come then. Charlie Ridley and Steve Bowles, the South Eastern Centre Champions for 2010. Show them your appreciation. Didn't they do well? Nick Letchford will be chuffed with that new 4-cylinder firing like a triple. She's going like a steam train. There goes Mike Downs and Jim Manklow. Danny Holman and Ben Fitness. And see the Bear. What happened to the Bear? Oh, the Bear's gone. Oh, here comes the Bear with the Welsh flag. They stopped off to get the Welsh flag. I should have known, shouldn't I? The official result of race 30, the left-hand side car final, was a win for number 130, Charlie Ridley and Steve Bowles. Second place was number 4, Andy Evans and Darren Morris from Welsh Wales, and proud of it. Third was 113, Mike Downs and Jim Manklow. And in fourth place was 126, Danny Holman and Ben Fitness. No other finishers. The winner's time at 1 minute 45.60 seconds. A speed of 39.92 miles per hour. There they go. Left-hand side cars then 130, 4, 113, 126, 1 minute 45.60 seconds, 39.92 miles per hour. Now we should have the 500cc solos. 500cc solos coming to do battle again then in the rerun. We have 21. David Howe, who was away well and truly in the first running of it, with Mitch Godden, as it was in second place. Here they come. Dave Howe again gets the whole shot. Dave Howe gets down to the first turn first. Mitch Godden is again in second place. Then it does look like Adam Filmer. Here they come. Adam Filmer goes wide. David Howe leading, from Mitch Godden in second, from Adam Filmer, Martyn Sturgeon, Mark Baseby, Dave Mears, James Theobald. All safety manoeuvre and carry on the track. Dave Howe is well clear. David Howe got the bit between his teeth now and going for it here at the end of the season finale, last solo race of the season. Mitch Godden is in second, Martyn Sturgeon is in third, Mark Baseby, Adam Filmer, James Theobald. Dave Mears out with problems, but David Howe has no problems. He has just one more lap to do. Dave Howe from Mitch Godden, from Martyn Sturgeon, Mark Baseby, Adam Filmer, James Theobald. Can't remember whether it's Derbyshire or Leicestershire that Dave Howe hails from, and he's had a long drive down. It's well worth his time. He's come up with it. And then Mitch Godden comes home in second, followed by 15 Martyn Sturgeon, 5 Mark Baseby, Adam Filmer, and somebody has stopped. Who's that stopped down the end there? Having a push home. Going to come on the lap of one then, Dave Howe with Mark Baseby. Dave Howe the winner. Mitch Godden was second. He's nipping up the centre green at the moment. Good finish for Mitch. James Theobald still pushing his bike home. The finish man very obligingly bringing the flag to him. Right on the line there, that's it. Have a rest now for a minute, but I'll need somebody to come and get that bike off him. Look at the tyres all caked in mud. The result of the 500cc season finale here at Frittenden, the 500cc solo final, race 29, was a win for 21, David Howe. Second, number 9, Mitch Godden. Third, number 15, Martyn Sturgeon. Fourth, number 5, Mark Baseby. Fifth, number 24, Adam Filmer. And sixth was 26, James Theobald. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 19.63 seconds, a speed of 52.93 miles per hour. From the top, 21, 9, 15, 63, 52.93, 1 minute 19.63 seconds, 52.93 miles per hour. We have the right-hand sidecar final to go, and number 48, Rod Winterburn, will actually be riding the number 11 motorcycle of the Goudge Brothers. So if you've seen number 11, that's not the Goudge Brothers, that will be number 48. Rod Winterburn and Liam Brown. And number 92, Paul Whitelam. I've just been told that number 48, Mr. Winterburn, has now got his own motorcycle going, so he will be riding his own motorcycle. So ignore the last statement. But I've also been told that Paul Whitelam's machine is out of action, and he's borrowed somebody's, but nobody could remember whose it was. Ah, it's coming out on 99, and 92 is riding 99. Pete Colvin's bike. The right-hand sidecar final here at Frittenden. The season finale, the last race of the season. That lovely first aid lady that's standing there by Bob's DVD is the lovely first aid lady. Could you walk this way, my dear, please? Here we go then, the last race of the 2010 season. is underway, and Mark Cossar gets the whole shot. Mark Cossar goes down to the first turn first with Pugh Whitelam in second place, then Colin Blackbourn in third. Just another 3.5 laps, it'll be all over bar the shouting and the fireworks, of course. Round they come then. 37, Mark Cossar and Carl Blyth. Colin Blackbourn and Carl Pugh. Rod Winterburn, Liam Brown. Gareth Winterburn and Ben Malloy. And John Hiscock and Carl Bell. Round they come then, as the sun starts to set at Frittenden. We've got 37, Mark Cossar and still with Paul Whitelam in second, still with Colin Blackbourn in third, then a Winterburn, then the other Winterburn and John Hiscock. One Winterburn trying to go past Colin Blackbourn on the inside on that far corner. Colin Blackbourn fights back. Round the turn comes Mark Cossar. He will be seeing the last lap flag as he comes out of that turn. He's 1 lap from victory in the season finale. Then 48, Rod Winterburn, 49, Gareth Winterburn, and they touch as they go round the corner. Now got 49 in front of 48. Round the turn, then the last turn for the last time, the checkered flag is out, the season is closing. Mark Cossar, Carl Blyth, the win. Whitelam and Alan Elliott in second. Colin Blackbourn in third, Rod Winterburn in fourth, Gareth Winterburn in fifth, John Hiscock in sixth. The official result of the right-hand sidecar final. A win for number 37, Mark Cossar and Carl Blyth. Second place at 92, Paul Whitelam and Alan Elliott. In third place it was 25, Colin Blackbourn and Carl Pugh. In fourth place was 49, Gareth Winterburn and Ben Malloy. In fifth place was 48, Rod Winterburn and Liam Brown. And in sixth place was 184, John Hiscock and Carl Bell. The winner's time was 1 minute 40.58 seconds, a speed of 47.21 miles per hour, Masters champion and season finale champion, and most of the things he rode in champion this year. There's Colin Blackbourn and Carl Pugh. There's Carl Blyth on with Mark Cossar. There is Paul Whitelam and Alan Elliott on the Colvin machine. We'll go back to plan A then. We'll go back to plan A. We have an award here, trophies for you, from Mick Chapman, to say a personal thank you to yourselves for helping him on his way in his little business with these trophies. Well done. Sorry we're not presenting this to South East Centre Championship trophies, but yeah. Well done. Thank you. A big thank you from Mick Chapman. Right, we'll now go on to the left-handers then. The left-handers will go from third to first. In third place is 113, Mike Downs and Jim McClough. Oxford Woodies and Mikey Wire. I don't like those pulling more wire. One for the driver, one for the passenger. I didn't know you. Full prize money as well. In second place then this afternoon in the left-handers was Andy Evans, the Bear, and Darren Morris. Here they come, breaking the world flag. Go on, Wens! It's up you! Well done there. Second place, you're going to get up on them rostrum boxes or what? Don't do this. That's it. You're already. You're already contrasted already, can you? First place this afternoon, the local lads strength group. Charlie Ridley, Steve Bowles! Hey! Team Green!
Good under.
Not only the South East Centre Championship, but this is his as well, isn't it?
It's my trophy, it's mine.
Can you hold much more? You want to call another member of staff, huh? And not only that, but also the big Chapman drove us to the left hand winner this afternoon.
Oh, come on!
He phoned me back then.
Duncan Brighton's always a good bloke, is he? Yeah, he's a wick when he Duncan Brighton. Look at that. They've won big time here this afternoon. South Eastern Centre Championship for the left hand. Charlie Ripping, 3 bowls. Andy Evans, Darren Morris. And Whitelam, Jim Manklow. I must admit they did confuse when they kept coming out that same bike. There you go. You can go down, boys, if you like. Well done. You all did very well, as Bruce Forsyth might have said.
Hey, Pat.
He's right, no.
Oh, sorry.
Because it's so you get the red on.
Is it? No, you only had 3 cans, you chicken crackers. Hey,
Alright, cheers.
yeah.
Right hand Sidecars, 3rd place this afternoon, 25. Colin Blackbourn and Carl Pugh.
Sorry to miss them out.
Well done, Colin. Carl, you did well. Who couldn't spell your name then? Oh. You're better than Wilson, aren't you? Well done, boys. You're on your number 3 button today. Well, you might have been a bit higher than that, the way he's going earlier. Never mind. 2nd place, number 92, Paul Whitelam and Alan Elliott.
Well done, Paul.
Self-report, have you played with that man's motorbike?
No, it's just me, I stole it.
I fear the worst, in other words, not in Brookie though, today Brookie somebody had to play that one as well. Well done, Paul Whitelam and Alan Elliott. The man has won just about everything this year, has won the season finale as well, which please welcome Mr. Mark Cossar and Mr. Carl Blyth. You want to say a few words to this microphone?
Just keeping it warm for you.
Well, you've had a fantastic season, and nobody can deny that. I think it's been absolutely wonderful for you. Billy's telling me rumours you want to go road racing, is that right?
I wanted to go, but I couldn't go full time. Justify doing it, but I do want to go.
So you'll be back on the grass next year to defend all these titles?
Without a shadow.
That's good. We're welcome. Look forward to seeing you there. Get on that number 1 button. So I've got a 5 on that this year. Have another minute on it now. Help him up when you know, he's only a passenger. Can't expect you. Well done then, the right hand sidecar boys. Mark Cossar, Carl Blyth, let me get that one right. Then divided 2 for Whitelam, Alan Elliott and Colin Blackbourn, Carl Pugh. Thank you. That should just leave us then under Mick Chapman did say sorry right hand as he hasn't got to make it those trophies yet. He'll be the first ones next year. That must leave us to find the CC Solos, even though I've gone round about funny ways in my programme. 500cc Solos to the season finale. In 3rd place is number 15. Please welcome Mr. Martyn Sturgeon. Got a lovely trophy there from Mitch Godden. Certainly got a new start on this trophy mark this year, and trophies have been the same for too many years, and they're absolutely fantastic things. Well done, Martyn Sturgeon. Second place this afternoon was number 9. Please welcome Mitch Godden.
She got one of these as well. Oh, lovely. Congratulations.
Another man that's been making a habit of getting first places on rosters this year. Please welcome now Mr. David Howe. Well done, David, and good luck to you for next year in your quest to return to the grass full time and win a few Masters titles. I believe that is your game for next year.
Yeah, very much so. You know, when I came back on the grass in June or July, I didn't really know how it was going to go, but it's been very successful. Made me a better rider, you know, I'm better on the speedway. I mean, you come across tracks like today, and then you do a nice smooth speedway track the next day, and it's a lot easier. So, but my long-term plan is to try and get abroad. Obviously, I want to get in the Grand Prix in the European. When I did it before, I never really had that drive. I didn't want to do it, but now I'm older. I'm good, just older, you know. Yeah, I want to do that now, and but I'll still continue to ride in England. I think it's improving me. You know, they're not always the nicest tracks to ride, so anytime I'm not here, I'll continue to ride in England.
We look forward to seeing you there on the rostrum, out in front as usual. Well done, David Howe. Long way up and really got little legs.
She's broke. Broke it. It's on. Got broken arm.
Even if that's on the roster today, and you can't get a good man down. Well done, private CC Sodo champions. David Howe, Mitch Godden and Martyn Sturgeon. Bit of super, we've got this super glue. That's it, ladies and gentlemen, after the fireworks this afternoon. I think we've had a wonderful season. Unfortunately, we did a lot of riders, but hopefully they'll get better at coming out again next year. What's that one?
Thank you.
I've got a trophy here.
Where they keep dropping.
Ah, for John Yeldon. Is John Yeldon here?
Bye.